So for this first category on assignment 10, it's combining radicals of different roots, which if you can see from the previous assignment, it is something we've done before. So I'm just gonna do like one example or two examples from that. One or two examples. So hopefully it looks familiar. Okay, so we're gonna write that thing as a single radical. And remember that in order to do that, what we ended up doing first was converting it to exponential form. Okay, so that means this radical of the third root, I'm going to rewrite that as an exponent, a fractional exponent of 1 over 3. And I'm just going to write that piece inside still. And then we'll convert it now. So on the outside is still to the power of 1/3. On the inside, this fourth root of y to the power of 11, I'm going to keep the y as the base, but this 11, I'm going to make it the numerator. This 4, I'll make it the denominator. And then just like we did last time, we just multiply straight across because when you have an exponential raised to the power of an exponent, you're going to multiply those exponents. And so 11 times 1 on the top is 11. 4 times 3 on the bottom is 12. So we have y to the power of 11 over 12. And then finally, all we have to do is convert it back into radical form. So I put y on the inside. This 11 on the top ends up being the exponent over there. The 12 on the bottom ends up being the radical number. So it's the 12th root of y to the power of 11. Are there any questions on this one? So we have the 12th root of y to the power of 11. Let's go ahead and enter that in. All right, let's just do one more example from this category. Just one more because it is something we've seen before. So once again, if we have like a radical inside a radical, we'll take a look at that radical, the outside one. It's a radical of, or it's a third root. So I'm going to put it as a power of 1/3, and then I'm going to put on the inside the same thing that I see there. So I didn't change the inside. But the outside radical, I changed it to an exponent of 1/3. Now, keeping the outside as 1/3, we have the inside, which is a square root of x cubed. So keep the x, and then, oops, I think I used the other color last time. I used red first. So the 3 ends up being the numerator, and the square root is technically a 2, so I'm going to put it over 2. So finally, then all we have to do is multiply straight across, because similar to the last one, we have an exponential raised to the power of an exponent, so that means we're going to multiply these. So 3 times 1 on the top is 3. 2 times 3 on the bottom is 6, and so we have x to the power of 3/6. Now this is simplifiable. 3 over 6 is, well, they're both divisible by 3, so we end up having 3 divided by 3 gives us 1. 6 divided by 3 gives us 2, so it's x to the power of 1/2. So you can put x on the inside. The 1 ends up being the power here. You don't have to write x to the power of 1. And then the 2 ends up being here. You probably have to put the 2 in there, I guess, for delta math. I'm not really sure. But let's just put it in the second root of x to the power of 1. I don't know if delta math will let you leave this one blank. So that's why I'm just going to say, let's put in the 2. So the second root of x to the power of 1. Any questions on this one? Okay, and then submit. Okay, that's it for this category. Let's go to the next one.